Good afternoon. Happy what is it, Thursday? Holy shit. Uh it's I was running late. I, I've had been suffering from a lot of what do you call it? Insomnia lately. I just toss and turn for hours. And so I'm way behind on everything today. Um had a great night last night, calling agents, working the phones, trying to get selling vacations. Had a lot of I did had 90 notifications that I didn't check all day. My friend Saneri Lim, she she's doing the 75 hard challenge again. I want to do the 75 hard challenge. But hey there. Oh, let me check my Facebook, make sure that thing's streaming. Something with a StreamYard, they changed the settings. It doesn't. Let me see if this is public. Let's see, edit privacy, edit audience. Okay, done. Cool. So it's actually streaming. But when I do the podcast, like I set it up like a couple hours before, it doesn't stream to Facebook right away. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it's some setting with Facebook that they have, and it won't let me do that. So is that Sherry, Facebook user? Hold on, texting somebody. This is my podcast. I'm live on it right now. Thanks. Um, I was going through all those notifications last night. I went through each one. Um, it's really important that if you're building your brand and trying to build your calling card, your social media presence, your Instagram, your Facebook, um, really Instagram is where I'm really focusing on building, which I got to figure out how to get StreamYard to broadcast here because it doesn't work when I'm doing it. Especially when I'm setting it up before. I think there's a couple other options. I'm going to try to do that. But so after I got done at midnight, a little bit after midnight, because I was still calling, selling vacations in Vegas, the mini vacations. And if you look on my Facebook, I've got that video there. Me calling, I was calling agents using Privy, looking for on market deals for Arch and sub community with Sam Singh and Cody Rose. Um, it's challenging. I'm really good at that, but there's a disconnect when I have to get them verified and they don't want to wait for a callback. So I can usually pull the card. If I was back in Vegas, I was pretty good at it last year. This is a really great time to sell vacations. So anyways, I went for a walk last night because I'm like, man, I need to get back out there walking because Scenari's doing 75 hard, and I need to start doing that again. But I walked up to the gas station and I was just doing a big circle. It was the only place that was open. Everything was closed, and I wanted to grab a water because I got my EBT finally, $680 that was I couldn't spend for like the past month. Since I've been here 5 weeks like 5 weeks I've been here. So and there was a guy and girl. They walked in and they were talking about this new restaurant. It was across the street. And I asked them if she was hiring, and they were hiring. She goes, yeah. And I go, oh, well, who's the manager? Who I asked her? She goes, I am the general manager. I was like, what? So after I get off this podcast, I'm gonna put on my AirPods, get in my Zoom for Team Arch, and walk over to Poke Restaurant. It's a Poke restaurant. It's like a Chipotle, but for Poke. Some of the benefits of that is it's good exercise. Gets me out of the house a little bit, and I'll be able to eat there. Get some. I don't like cooking. I really don't. But yeah, there's God works in mysterious ways, but I'm still challenged right now. Got a lot of challenges, overcoming them. Um, Had a couple of really good agent calls yesterday too. Getting better at it with the pitching the creative terms. Some of these agents are pretty abrasive. These real estate agents that I talked to. Um, one she hung up me and so I backdoored her. I was like, you're not even going to present, your fiduciary duty to present the offer to your client. And I found the seller, and I'm supposed to have a conversation with the seller today, see if because it's hard. It's been on the market for like 100 days. I said, he told me, he goes, I don't know what she's doing, and I said, she's not taking care of you. That's what she's doing. And I said, so I'm going to set up a seller call with him. I'm going to try and I got to do some comps on it first. It was like boom, boom, boom. But anyway, so here I am, being consistent, showing up, taking action. Like when I was going through Facebook last night, going through all those notifications, I didn't check all day. I wasn't even on there for hours and hours of shit, which is very unusual for me. I usually kind of try and like respond and get stuff. Then this morning I woke up a couple times. I pick up my phone. I gotta quit doing that, but I couldn't sleep all night. So when I'm finally tired, I sleep. I was just tossing and turning for hours. So much on my mind, so much anxiety, things weighing in with my process, where I'm at in my journey. But when I start going through those notifications, there's people that are watching me and doing this and telling me they're proud of me, they're inspiring me, encouraging me, telling me don't quit, don't give up. It's really amazing. Um, there's people I don't even know that, I mean, I heard their name, but I've never had a conversation with them, never texted them. I might have replied to one of their posts or something, but they tell me they're watching me. Like, who was it last night? I can't think of it. Max Mayola, and another sub 2 student, Justin Creamer, and uh, Nicholas. Can't think of his last name. He's a good looking guy. He's got some long hair. He's a sub 2 student. But I got these other people, telling me I'm inspiring them. Good afternoon, Pansy. How are you today? I think this was Sherry, Facebook user. She always logs in for my business page. So, so I'm real excited about the opportunities, how things are going. And see, my phone's blowing up. Good afternoon. I'm having a great day. I'm on my podcast live right now. So there's a lot of opportunity with Arch. I want to set a couple goals where I want to be. I want to be in Newark, New Jersey, in June for the next Dealmaker event. It's gonna be awesome. You got to put yourself in the right rooms with the right people. You got to elevate yourself. There was a post last night. Somebody asked, "What do billionaires do that, or what do rich people do that poor people don't?" Thank you, Pansy. Appreciate you. Making me smile now. Thank you for complimenting me. So what do rich people do that poor people don't? Anybody have an answer? Rich people don't hang out with poor people. They elevate themselves. They keep their circles tight. They put themselves in the right rooms with the right people. That's your network is your net worth. So by being in that Dealmaker event, by taking action, by reaching out to Abraham Gray, volunteering, he didn't need my help. It has elevated me because I was in that room with those people. I got to build relationships with highly successful people, or people that are on their way to even higher success. I get Carl Allen. He's a billionaire, telling me he's proud of me, communicating with me. You know, I he would, if I wasn't in that room with him, he wouldn't be commenting on my posts. He wouldn't be liking them. He might, but all the other people I met in that room. I was requesting Mindset Marlins friendship for a long time since I've been in sub two. Before I was in sub two, I reached out to him. He finally accepted my friend request the other day. I wouldn't be on Team Arch if it wasn't for connecting with Sam Singh, however briefly it was at the Tampa meetup after the whole event. There were so many people I didn't connect with there because I didn't know. I was overwhelmed. I was excited. But the thing that Sam really stuck with me is he said, before he said I could get on Team Arch, it's about relationships. He said, brother, this whole game is about relationships, building relationships. That's all it is. Build the relationships with the right people. Put yourself in the right rooms with the people that are where you want to be, or where they're coming up with you. You have to elevate yourself. You're the sum total of the 5 people you hang around with. I'm not saying you got to leave people behind, but if they're not growing with you and climbing with you, you're gonna have to walk faster than them. You can't pull people with you. They're gonna have to take action and do the things to move that way, move in the direction that you want to move. They're gonna have to come in those rooms with you. You can't bring them with you. I mean, you can. There's different circumstances for everything, but that's the biggest takeaway I got from Sam in that whole event and where I'm at now. I'm in a room, a team, Arch, with 150 sub 2 students. I'm, of course, talked to a lot of other sub 2 students that aren't in there, but that's what you got to elevate. You have to look where I've come from. And a year and 5 weeks ago, whatever it was, a year ago, I was talking to drug dealers and hookers and crackheads on the streets of Las Vegas. I had to leave every single one of those people behind. Otherwise, you can't be friends. You can't. You gotta. Those are anchors. They'll weigh you down. They'll pull you down with you. Like Pace says, the analogy that stuck with me early last year when I first got into the Gator program. He gave the crabs in the bucket. So you got a whole bucket full of crabs, right? And all these crabs want to get out of this bucket. Finally, one crab gets up there and grabs onto that little latch where the handle is. He's trying to get out, but all the other crabs are pulling him back down. They just keep on pulling you back down. You have to leave people behind if you want to go. Otherwise, you stay with them. Is it more important to have the relationships? They have exactly, Pansy. They have to want to walk with you. They have to want to walk with you. Hey, Andrea. Good afternoon. Thank you. Yes, they I had to leave it so I could move forward. And it's vitally important that you, like Pace says, you don't have to leave your family like I did. I mean, that was very drastic, and it's what my situation called for. But you don't have to spend as much time with your family. You still can love them, but if they're not going where you want to be, and your families are going to be the first ones to talk you out of this, out of whatever journey you're on. They're going to be the ones that are going to tell you can't do this. What do you think you're some, like when I first started last year. I briefly talked to my brother still, and he was like, who do you think you are? Or I had stopped talking to him, but he sent me a message. I finally had to block him on text messages because he'd get drunk and talk and send me messages. Um, he was like, he goes, you're not gonna be blah blah blah. You're not gonna do this. And I think it was in June, when I first started getting a lot of followers on Facebook and friends. Because June 1st, I had 235 friends on Facebook. That's it. No followers. Zero followers. I had 0 followers. I think today, let me take a look real quick. Where am I at? I have 6,841 followers today and 4,028 friends. My brother said, he goes, you're never going to be this. You're delusional. Nobody cares about what you're doing. Apparently he was wrong, huh? Because I kept on taking the actions. I kept on putting myself with better people. It was very slow at first. But I've been consistent doing it. Very challenged, but look, I got people like Pansy and Andrea show up. Hold on. I'm live on my podcast. I just sent it to you. That's every day at 12:30. Every day at 12:30. Then I had this. I was in a wholesale. What is that? Wholesaling Facebook group. And some guy reached out, and I told him, I said, look, I'll message you later. I'm busy. He proceeds to start calling me like twice, and I'm like, dude, I said, stop. I never gave you permission to call me. Don't just call me. We haven't even talked. He doesn't even have a Facebook picture. I don't trust people that don't have a Facebook picture, or who they really are. They got images of whatever. He had 3 photos total. He's in the wholesale group. He says he's got properties in Texas. He may have them, or she. I don't know if it's a he or a she. It's got a name that could go either way. But I said, oh, we'll have a talk later. I'm busy. I got things I got to do, like be here, getting my Zoom meeting with Arch, and then I got to go to Pokey right there. It's great. The restaurant's like right across the street. It was so dope how it worked out. Just I need to get a little bit of a job right now just to I gotta pay bills. I do have, when I reached out in creative financing the other day I'm usually like one of the very first people that will respond in creative financing group and other groups. I'll see somebody post something and I'll get there before them. My friend, I can't say her name is Mia. She's in Dubai. I connected her with Jennifer Michelle Brown. We have what, in Jesus' name, Father, will be my first deal under contract. It's just a connector deal. It's only going to be $1,000, but it's $1,000 I need at the right moment. Like yesterday, completely out of money, completely out of food. I just don't even have money to do laundry right now. I got $5. I might be able to do half my laundry. I literally have $5 in my pocket. But my EBT came through finally. $680. I had one pizza left in the fridge that I bought. I spent like a couple $100 that I didn't want to spend. Thank you. And there's Panthy. See, look at that, helping each other in the chat. I love that. You guys are connecting, networking, reaching out to each other. I mean, I'm never going to be Pace Morgan because he's Pace, but I want my own community. I want my own YouTube channel. I want people to connect and love on each other and be friends, help each other grow like this, like both of you are doing right now. Hey, Pansy, great. We'll see you later. Thanks, my friend. So, it's just everything is a fortunate thing. Let me see. Hold on. See, I get bombarded all day long. Wow. There she go. My friend Luna. She just took a picture of my live. She let me know she was watching. Hey, Luna, if you're out there, I think she's watching on YouTube. Uh, I I can post YouTube on my comments, but yeah, there's so many opportunities to grow every day right now. I'm Hey, Kimberly, thank you. Yeah, we're not quitters. We are not, definitely not. Um, and I was saying that last night. When I posted that 3 minute video on my Facebook, the reel of me on Privy on this big screen here, and I'm doing the dialer here with selling the mini vacations to Vegas. Anyway, anybody want to go to Vegas? I got airfare for you. 4 days, 3 nights. You get show tickets, $100 dining, dinner for two at Planet Hollywood. You do have to go to a presentation. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is not a timeshare tour, but you're gonna sit there for an hour, a legit hour. But what the hell? You're getting airfare. You're getting 4 days and 3 nights at like Park MGM or Paris or New York, New York. You could stay at Luxor and Excalibur if you want. I would. It wouldn't be my first choices. In 1995, Luxor was my first choice. It was the first time I was going to go to Vegas, or it was 1999. I never made it because I ended up smoking up my money doing drugs. But when I finally did make it to Vegas, and the first time I got there was 2002, I went to Luxor. They had Club Rock, and it was my birthday. This is the short version of a long story, because I got 1 minute here. I couldn't get a drink. I was standing like for 40 minutes. Bars, it's a club, it's packed. This is a 2002. Really tall black gentleman walks up. I'm a little buzzed. I'm drunk. I've been partying in Vegas, doing drugs and stuff. And then he goes, "What's wrong?" I go, "Dude, it's my birthday. I can't even get a drink." He goes, "Hold on." He goes, "What are you drinking?" I said, "Crown Royal on the rocks." And he said, "Double Crown Royal." And I said, "Can I get a Heineken too?" He's like, turns out, I said, "Man, you look really familiar. You ever been in Chicago?" He's like, "Yeah, I go there once in a while." I'm like, "Man." And then he goes, "I'm Kevin Garnett." Kevin Garnett bought me drinks on my birthday in Vegas at Club Ron in Luxor. Ended up going in the VIP with him. It was crazy. But I got a lot of long stories. I got a lot of stories that I'm going to share over time on this podcast, good and bad. But the good is I've changed my life, and it's 1 p.m. I got to get on my team meeting with Arch. So I'm going to wish everybody an amazing Thursday. Just like I said, keep moving forward, moving the needle 1% every day. Be consistent, keep showing up, even when you don't want to, even when you can't get out of bed, because you stayed up all night responding to 90 Facebook things and putting hearts on every post. I take that extra step, put a heart on everybody's post, girl or guys. So if you girls see me a bunch of hearts, it's not necessarily because I think you're beautiful and love you. I might love a couple of you and be attracted to you, but just kidding. I don't need that right now. But I put a heart on everything because it shows that you care. You put that extra step in there, and I always leave a comment. Like I'll go back through these comments right now, put hearts on them later through on the broadcast here or podcast. I quit saying podcast, but anyways, 1:01 p.m. Have a great Thursday. Thank you for watching my podcast. I'm Larry the Lion. Have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all later. God bless you. Remember, put God first. He'll take you places no man can take you. Open doors no man can shut. Have a great day. I'll see you later.